Let's talk about one problem that I see more in Chicago market than other markets: vandalism in the roofing business.
That guy went up there and ripped 11 shingles off her roof. They don't like you, they're not buying from you.
The only reason people are not going to buy from you, they don't trust you.
We stay in touch with our clients and follow up with them and let them know what's going on.
Was it stressful, too much work? Look at the car there. Chicago has a lot of good contractors like Advantex Roofing. Also, Roofing Insights Directory first testimonial. Very excited about it because when we started it, we did not know how much feedback, positive feedback we will get from the community. Now, homeowners and contractors both reaching out back to us saying, hey, transaction happened, we found a contractor, it's actually worked. So we're gonna go talk to Advantex, talk to the homeowner. Very excited about it. Here in Chicago, I just drove here to one of the oldest friends in the roofing community, Advantex Roofing. Those guys been with us, I want to say, for like 3-4 years. I remember the company DIY Advantex. It was before the school, it was our marketing school. We closed it because we needed to make some major changes, but those guys were actually with us back then. So you're gonna enjoy this company tour. Let's go see what they're all about. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Are you partners? I forgot. You're 50-50 partners, right?
He technically is the owner.
He's technically.
We kind of started it together.
I see. I know you have a partner, or you pretty much run company together. What's the hardest in partnership? I know marriages fail half of the time. I know in business the failure rate is even more. I know a lot of guys who are watching us consider partnership or have partners. What's the hardest having a partner in business, and what's the easiest?
Well, not having a partner in business, you wear all the hats. So you have to delegate somewhere. So having a partner to do some of that, we did 175 roofs last year, and if I didn't have Jeff in that position to help me through all that stuff, schedule the jobs and follow up on things, we would have never done 175.
What do we have here? So let's, I see you have a lot of cars. Do you invite people to show them cars or shingles?
Atlas.
Atlas
Shingles.
Atlas Shingles. How many?
I already told the Atlas rep. I gotta wait for him to come out here that we were gonna beat
he's coming?
While he's in there. Why you're a OC guy and not an Atlas guy. So I gotta let him have some fun with you.
He's here?
Yeah.
Nice.
AJ from AJ Nichols.
Nice. What kind of foot traffic do you have here? How often customers come to you?
One out of maybe 100.
One out of.
Might stop by.
But do you have a walk-ins or just checks, or have you ever have a customer walking in? Never. Doesn't happen.
One time they wanted to know more about the shingles. They saw our name out, wanted to know where the office was, so they were checking us out one time. Other clients, Paul Lucas stopped by here to drop off the contract and sign everything and drop his check, and he wanted to meet the owners before he started the project because he'd only dealt with Scott and with the sales rep.
That's YouTube leads. People do a lot of research, and then those are the pickiest, but for me they're the best. Let's talk about shingles. Who make the best shingle?
Atlas.
Atlas, okay. Next question, it's a tricky question. What percentage-wise, how important shingle in the success of roofing business? Is it everything? Is it 20%? Is it not important at all? Like realistically, can you switch the shingle, still be successful, or shingle and quality of the shingle is still?
Quality of the shingle is number one.
Okay.
So it has to have a presence out there. You have to be able to show them what the shingle does, your clients, so that they'll purchase it and feel comfortable with it. Atlas is the 4th largest shingle manufacturer, and it's not as well known as the other 3. So we push that. We have a lot of things with Atlas, with Scotchgard, with the double seal down tab, the Signature Select system, how we install their product is all selling tools for my guys to.
So they have a training, they have like different levels or like certified installation. Tell me about that.
Well, you can go on the website and get certified.
Sure. Are you certified?
Yes.
Okay. Is there different levels?
No.
No, just pretty
one
much certified.
certification. Yeah, you pass their class, listen to the videos, and you pass the little 3-question
Yeah.
test.
So percentage-wise, if you analyze your success, like okay, I'm 100% successful, and shingle is what percentage of that success plays? A relationship with the manufacturer, maybe.
Relationship with the client between our people and the client is number one, and then we're selling that product. In this case, it happens to be
is
Atlas.
it half of the success to pick the right shingle?
No, I think it's more personality. So
More personality.
60% personality of the company and 40% the product you're using.
Okay, love it. Accepted. Let's talk about cars. That's what we're here for.
Now you're getting Jim excited.
That's what I want to know.
This is my little stable of cars. Started out with the red one up on top of 62 Olds Cutlass F85. Same time I bought the 65 T-Bird. Last June I bought a 02 Thunderbird over there. And 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, I bought this one, this Corvette.
So business must be good. Business is okay.
This is okay.
Or are you trying to take advantage of COVID-19 and people selling stuff, or what?
No, I paid a bit of money for this one.
Sure. Nice. Looks good.
I'll take you for a ride later.
Sure. I don't care for fast cars. Like I'm a smooth rider.
This ride's pretty smooth. 120 miles an hour.
Which one is your favorite? The newest? How much was this one? What year is it?
It's 2013, 60th anniversary, 427 edition Corvette. It's got the wide body kit on it and convertible top. It's got the big engine.
How much?
45.
45? It's not bad. Drives like Ferrari, I heard. Or similar.
I never drove a Ferrari, so I don't have anything to gauge it by, but it drives.
Can you fit a couple shingles inside? How do you open it? Let's see if you can take some shingles. Nah.
I could.
Actually, yeah.
Golf clubs in there.
That should be standard how to buy a car. If you can fit a bundle of shingle, it's yours. If not,
I can get Atlas's 42-inch shingle in there, no problem.
another Atlas plug. How many times are you gonna say Atlas today? How did your relationship with a partner came about?
Met Jeff at the company that the three other guys that we started the business with. And Jeff was the CFO there, and they fired him. I saw the handwriting on the wall and said, boys, I'm leaving. So I left. I got my own rover's license, so I could go do this,
Wow. Is it hard to be a partner in this business?
It's hard to be partners. It's hard not to have partners, because otherwise, as a sole owner, you have to do everything. Jeff has 2 young kids, and he's been home with COVID with them, so the normal interaction between us doesn't happen. So, and trying to do it on text and email and all that stuff, and it's accountable when we're here with each other, but when we're apart, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening.
Is it pretty competitive here, or?
There's lots of roofers in Chicago, lots.
But how far from your main area, from the most competitive area of Chicago? Because this is a little bit in suburbs.
No, we still run into all the same people.
So how many roofers in the Chicago area, Chicagoland?
I bet there's 3,000 to 5,000 roofers in just the Chicago marketplace.
Is it hard for you to compete with them, or? People still get 3 estimates.
Yeah, they still get 3 estimates. We don't win them all. I always tell them we're not the lowest person that's going to give them a price, but we're also not the highest price you're going to get.
Right there in the middle. I like it. I see some siding. Do you do a lot of siding?
We do a fair bit. With the storm restoration, you always end up doing vinyl siding replacement and whatnot. We try to upsell them to LP Smart Side.
You do LP, not James Hardy?
I don't do Hardy.
Why?
Don't like hardy. Too heavy, too awkward to work with. You put the nail in it wrong and it splits the board out, you start over.
You're not gonna like my next video. I'm anti-LP guy. Well, I'll install it, but you have to do it right. If you follow everything,
you have to do hardy right too.
True.
You have to do
But LP, everybody does it because it's easier. The problem with that, I see so many new construction builders do it because it's easier, it's lighter. Then you go in, nobody caulks around the windows, nobody does painting, nobody does anything. They just cut it just like vinyl siding. You can't do it. Like you see it here a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like,
you know how many hardy jobs I've seen with LP corner boards on them?
but it's different reason. Hardy is just nobody likes their trim, and it's just a little bit easier to install. But the siding is different story. So usually James Hardy guys install LP corner. It's just a little bit sturdy. I don't know. This video is brought to you by Atlas Roofing Corporation. Huge thank you to Atlas team. You guys are amazing. Thank you for sponsoring our videos, making more company tours available. I know how much help it is to startup companies. Comment guys something below about Atlas Shingles. Give me one of those if you do like our company tours and want us to make more, or maybe even suggest a company where you would like us to go next. Also, don't forget, this is short version for YouTube. It's just about 20 minutes or so. We do have full 46-minute version available at the roofing school. It's roofing-school.com. Unfortunately, we cannot share all Advantex secrets with the YouTube because it's sensitive information to their business, but you do have access to it online if you're a member of our school. Let's go back and finish the tour. A lot of people know that they should produce more content, but I hear this excuse all the time from roofers. I'm not comfortable. I'm not good in front of a camera. How did you have a barrier in the beginning? Was it hard to produce first couple of videos, or it just comes organically? You went to acting school or something with your partner?
No. I think the first few videos we did was maybe 20, 30 seconds long. Then it was recommended to us our videos should be at least a minute long. So we try to get more to the minute, and we're not doing 15-minute ones. But
sure. You mentioned earlier that it drive traffic to your website, impressions and stuff. Can you talk about those numbers a little bit?
Well, over since May 1st, basically, we went from 29,000 impressions to 49 to 69 to last month it was 97,000 impressions.
And you can feel the difference in the engagement from those impressions as well.
Yes.
And it's based on your web traffic, your website. Because of the pixel, because you have more views here and people just come generally more to your website, or?
They come more to the website, but they also find us. They see other videos that are on there and they're checking us out and they want to, see if we're real.
What's your process here? So how many people do you have in the office? Do you have a receptionist?
No.
You don't have a receptionist? Who answers phone calls?
I do.
Man.
Every single one.
You answer every single phone call?
Every single call. Comes right here.
Why?
Why? We're not that big.
What happens if you're with a homeowner during the estimate? Return?
They'll leave me an estimate and they'll get a call as soon as I get back to the truck.
And you do all the follow-ups then too? What's your
I'll delegate it out to whoever the salesperson was, or if it revolves around them, or we turn it into a lead and they get put up on the board and get.
What's your closing rate?
We're closing 4 out of 10 right now of the leads that we're doing, but it'll end up being like 6 out of 10 by the time we're done.
What else is unique in this office?
The TV's never turned off. Got to have my car show on.
Really?
I'm in here, the TV's on. Got to have a distraction.
Sure.
We're out there selling ourselves. That's the biggest.
How do you sell yourself?
We're putting ourselves out in front of the client and repping a product line that we sell and build it trust with the homeowner to make the sale. If they don't like you, they're not buying from you.
Sure. By the way, that's exactly right. The only reason people are not going to buy from you, they don't trust you. Okay. What's the last time you have been scammed, or people stole from you? Don't have to mention names, just maybe a dollar amount. Someone stole from you or lied to you or took you for a ride for any dollar amount.
Can't remember the last time. I'm pretty frugal with that. Well, I try to have people proof up that they're going to perform, and if they don't perform, we don't continue business with them.
What do you do in this business that almost no one does? Like, you don't see any competition, most people, no one does it, but you do it in a very unique way. Your know-how, just something you came up with. Process, could be job installation, could be something in the office, can be lead generation.
I think we stay in touch with our clients and follow up with them and let them know what's going on. And
how do you do that?
That's how we get 5-star reviews.
How do you do that? What's your process on that? Because a lot of companies struggle with it.
We struggled with it too for a while, but
you figured it out? You feel like you do?
Somewhat. There's always a new stumbling block. Our growth potential is exponential here. This year we decided to hire salesmen, so right now we have 5 salesmen that we picked up this year. So we're expecting to, like I said, get that 4.5 million with no problem, without me selling, well, Jeff selling, and trying to get Scott to minimize so he can run the guys.
Got it.
And then we have plans to expand to Knoxville, Tennessee. I want to open a metal roofing company down there.
Why Knoxville?
That's where I want to retire to.
Nice. How did you decide to go on your own? How did you start your own roofing business?
I've been working on my own since 1987 in one capacity or another. I've come in and out of it depending on the market, worked for other companies, learned the different business, parts of the business, and I end up back being my own entrepreneur again.
Love it. Is roofing business your retirement plan?
Oh yeah.
So this is the last thing and you're going to retire from it? What's your retirement plan? Do you have it in writing? Do you have a goal or age goal, goal?
I'll be 70 in 6.5 years, so
okay.
That's my goal, be out of here in that time frame.
You planning to sell, pass it to your kids?
My boys don't want anything to do with it. Too much work. But I have a couple of gentlemen right there who will, I'm sure, perpetuate the business and keep it moving.
If you enjoyed this video and like to receive swag from Roofing Insights, we have this custom cups by Atlas with a little addition from Roofing Insights. If you want to get one of those, comment something nice about Atlas Shingles below. We read all our comments. Give me one of those if you enjoyed it and you want more company tours. I'll see you guys in the next video.